Hello guys, this is Omar, and I hope you're all doing good today. And it's as you can see, it's a shitty day. It's raining and humid. Just a perfect day to stay home. But I wanted to talk about paranormal stuff. You know, I'm a strong believer in that stuff. I believe in ghosts. I believe in good and evil. One cannot exist without the other. This happened to me many years ago. At the time I was married, and this experience happened in 3 days in a row. Pretty much 3 nights in a row. And I tend to sleep on my stomach. It's the way I sleep and stuff. But I remember going to bed. We went to bed and stuff that night, and it must have been about, maybe 2-3 o'clock in the morning. I don't know. I wake up and stuff, and the end of the bed, it's right in front of the door of the room, of the bedroom. It's like right there. It's like maybe it was 10 feet away from the door. So it's pretty close. So went to bed and stuff. Wake up in, like I said, 2-3 o'clock in the morning, and I can hear the doorknob on the bedroom door turning. And it's turning. It's making a squeaky sound of turning. It's just turning and not opening it, just turning. And they did it, or I'm gonna say they, but I don't know what did it, but it happened for maybe 10 seconds, just turning it and stuff. And it's loud enough that I can hear that, the doorknob is turning. But I kind of creeped out a little bit, but, I'm thinking, I'm still half asleep. So I didn't think too much of it, and I ended up falling asleep again and stuff, whatever. And I mentioned this to my ex-wife, and, she didn't really say much about it. And maybe because she didn't want me to think too much of it. So the next night comes in, we go to bed and stuff, and about the same time, I hear these footsteps, these heavy footsteps. Not stomping, but heavy footsteps. And I don't know how many footsteps there was, but it was from the door towards the end of the bed, and I can hear them. It was pretty heavy, but when they got to the I assume when they got to the end of the bed, it stopped, because after that I didn't hear it, and I was very creeped out, because it was just a little very unusual. I really don't tend to hear anything or experiencing anything like that, at all. But I didn't wanna. Like I said, I was on my stomach, facing to my left, my head, and I didn't wanna look, because your mind starts playing tricks on you as well. So I kind of just went back to bed and stuff and slept. Now the third night, that's when it gets really creeped out. Again, I go to bed and stuff, and about the same time, and I know that time because I had a little clock, and I can see the clock, on the nightstand where my ex-wife was sleeping on her side. It's bright red, so I can clearly see the time. So I'm in bed, and I wake up again about the same time, between 2 and 3 o'clock in the morning. And I feel something crawling in the bed. It's like when you crawl on your knees and your hands in the bed, it's like you're going very soft, like you don't want to get detected. Kind of like a stealth mode, that's what I call it. Kind of like a stealth mode. But what's weird is that as it comes towards my body, starts from my leg, it almost feels like a blanket, because as it comes up higher through my feet, my calves, my knees, my body feels paralyzed. I feel that paralyzed coming up slowly, and I realize I cannot move, I cannot speak, I can only hear and see. And at that moment, I can feel, sweat is, I can feel getting sweaty and scared and not knowing what the hell's going on. I want to make a sound, but I can't. I want to move, but I can't. I'm just paralyzed from the neck down. And then I feel this heavy breathing, because at this time, it pretty much took over my body, meaning that it just paralyzed it. And at this time, I can feel this hot breathing on my neck, but it's not like a person breathing. It's more like more of a heavy breathing, and it feels scary, and I'm trying to do every effort that I can to fight this and to make noise, to say something. And mind you, my ex-wife is 2 inches from me, right there next to me, and obviously she's sleeping. She doesn't know what's going on. So somehow I managed to gasp out, a little bit of a noise. It was enough for her to wake up and to, see that there was something wrong with me. And then after she woke up, I was able to kind of, talk and get out of that, that mode that I was on, paralyzed, and able to move. Like the minute she woke up, everything was gone. Like it was just gone. And I remember waking up, I'm shaking, I'm sweating, I'm scared. And the worst thing is that I don't know what I'm scared of. I didn't see anything. I could only feel. So how do you explain that? It's not like I saw something. No, it was just, you feel, which is worse. There's nothing worse than being scared of something you cannot see. But since she was a believer in this, she knew that, I wasn't bullshitting, I wasn't dreaming. She knew it was true, because like I said, she was a strong believer in this stuff. So I'm explaining to her what was going on and stuff, and I stayed up for about an hour. I wanted to kind of like relax and kind of come down a little bit. And she comforted me and stuff, and she made sure that I was okay and stuff. And I never experienced that again. I did a little research, like later on and stuff. I forgot about it and stuff like that. Didn't want to think about it and stuff. But what they call that is sleep paralysis. That that's a stage that your body pretty much is paralyzed, and you can hear, you can feel, but you can't really move. You just paralyzed and stuff. And what I found out about it, it's like a demon that sits on your chest. That is what they call part of sleep paralysis and stuff. It's something evil. It's something that it's meant to scare you. It's meant to take over your body like that, and not possess you, but pretty much like leave you that you cannot move, can't say anything. You just there. It's like being in a fight and having somebody hold you down, or somebody else kicks your ass and not be able to do anything about it. So that's what it was called. And I didn't really do much research on it, because I kind of wanted to forget about it and stuff. But I have all the experiences that I've experienced before, and we'll probably make another video on that. I don't want to put that one in here, but it's a very scary experience, and I've seen documentaries about it and stuff. Other people experience it. The thing is that I'm lucky that I've only experienced that once in my lifetime. I've seen people that have experienced this a lot more than just once. It's like a constant thing. I don't know what causes that for somebody to experience it. I have no idea. To me, it just happens randomly. I'm Catholic, so I'm always praying at night before I go to bed. And I guess maybe because I pray at night, it kind of, doesn't let that happen. Maybe my prayers, I don't know. I mean, I have no idea. But the thing is that it happens, and it sucks. It really sucks. But like I said, I'm glad I never experienced it again. It's a good thing. And if you have experiences before, if you heard about it, if you know somebody that went through this, let me know. Just leave your comments. And I like to know about it. Maybe you know something that I don't know. I like to learn about it more if there's anybody more information out there. And just let me know what you think. Give me your opinion. But yeah, I mean, that's my story for that. I don't want to make this video too long. And like I said, I have another experience which later on I will make a video of it and let you know my experience on that. But for now, just leave your comments, positive, negative. I'm okay with either one. And please don't forget to subscribe. And until next time, take care and be good.